And welcome, all you lords and ladies of fate. In this stream, we play all manner of tabletop board games. No, not board games. Those are RPGs. Those are another games we play. For your entertainment, this is the only tabletop Twitch stream that allows you to control the destinies of our players. Earn fate chips just by watching. Also earn them by following, hosting, or subscribing. Spend those fate chips. Whoa, man, I'm having trouble today. Spend those fate chips to buy items and or heal your favorite players, make them say or do silly things, and even force the party into random encounters. Tonight, we are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Set in the world of Edinia, where diametrically opposed factions are vying for control of all the magic in the world. Hello, everyone. My name is Armand, and I am the humble Dungeon Master. Joining me today, we have our wonderful cast of wonderful characters. Let's go down the list and say hi, everybody. So let's go. Good Devil playing Quentin, the half elf warlock.
Wow, you got it right.
Yeah, yeah. Followed by Jesse playing Holly Hera, the half elf druid. Following, we have Nat playing Gur, the bugbear. Oh, watch out, he's going to eat you. The bugbear barbarian. And then we have Tavi, and they are playing Sister Nova, the Aasimar paladin, and something maybe. Who knows? We'll get to that eventually. And unfortunately, we will be short one Jen Washi playing Poisonous Gray, the half-orc sorcerer, but that is fine. We're gonna move along. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna join us next week, and everything's going to be a-okay. How are we all doing this week, everybody?
Oh, well, hello.
Good.
It's been good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Does anyone remember where we left off last week? A bunch of stuff happened.
We're still in town.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're still in town.
Much to Gur's disappointment.
I believe Sister Nova found out that the church wasn't exactly what she thought it was, and is just kind of having a bit of a nervous breakdown, and they're in a cafe.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Yeah, probably if Sister Nova never would have met this group of adventurers, probably never would have gone to the magical underground of the city. Never would have found these paladin journals. Never would have, I guess it's a good thing. We're having an eye-opening moment. We'll see.
Yeah. It's a character arc.
Correct. And while Sister Nova was having that interaction with the Holy Eclipse, pretty much just telling him off and saying, no, you will talk to me right now, or you won't talk to me at all. While that was going on, Shortbeard came to the front of the temple, which is where he told everyone to meet. Where he informed you all that you'd be going to the Kadhar Desert to find a temple that had been previously locked, but now some sort of magic was permeating from the temple. And your job is to go figure out what's causing it, stop it, and bring back any magical item that might be the cause. He also informed you all that his good buddy Nargrax has disappeared, which is highly uncharacteristic of him. Yeah, so that's pretty much where we left off. The cafe. Everyone went to the cafe to kind of waste some time before your magical identifications were prepared. So yeah, we picked back up in the cafe.
Wasn't there something about to happen when we signed off? I'm trying to remember.
You all
Gay
had a
pie?
round of shots. It was the Hay Cafe. Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Cafe,
Mm-hmm.
doling out shots because we're trying to bring out the chaos in Sister No. That's correct. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I remember.
Lots of horse puns. Yes, and the servers are all wearing horse costumes, but they are the two-person horse costumes, so the one in the front and one in the butt. Um, Q did buy shots, and I did say that we were going to pick back up with Constitution saving rolls to see how we all reacted.
Yes.
So everyone, go ahead. Let's go ahead and get started off right away with some Constitution saves. Oh wow! You know, one night of drinking and Sister Nova finally figures out how to hold her liquor. Look at that. Gur, you're gonna make this one with advantage. You didn't need it. You're fine. Cast iron stomach. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, yeah, you all are fine. You drank, you took that shot down. It's great. You all are kind of celebrating new friends, new. Oh, you know what? We didn't roll for our good buddy who is not here. Just because Jen Washitashi is not here does not mean Gray is not with the party still. So let's go ahead and give him that Constitution. Where are you, Constitution?
Of course, Gray handles it well.
Of course he does. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there you have it. You all are kind of hanging out at this cafe. Let's see who did the best. Sister Nova. Sister Nova, you are you know, kind of being contemplative at this point. You know, you've had your drink. You're thinking about the altercation you had with the holy eclipse, and you look outside and you notice that the sun is starting to hang a little lower in the sky. It is starting to get closer and closer to twilight.
I think Sister Nova's deeply regretting everything she said to the Holy Eclipse. Because the Holy Eclipse did raise her, and, you know, he is right. He did say that, like, you know, he has been so good to her and that she really shouldn't be having all the questions that she has. But like, also, the nature of Skepta is to be skeptical. And she's feeling very conflicted and she's feeling a lot of guilt, but she's not sure why she feels guilt, because, like, you know, this is exactly what her religion preaches, but she's applying it in the wrong way. I don't know. I feel like Sister Nova is just not really drinking her drink. She's just kind of staring at it and just kind of thinking, oh, maybe I'm the bad one. You know, maybe I screwed up. Maybe I'm just not seeing this right. Maybe, I don't know. She's having a whole internal crisis.
That's the key to an abusive relationship, though, isn't it? When you start questioning your actions and wondering if you're the bad person, you know, like.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
For real though, abuse is bad. Don't do it.
Do I see her being all like you know, frumpy and contemplative?
Roll me an insight.
She's not trying to hide it. She's just kind of like.
Insight. Where?
Yeah, pretty much everything that Tavi just described, Sister Nova was feeling and going through. You literally can like read that like you were reading a book.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to Sister Nova then and be like, you look like you're overthinking things. Here, and I'm just gonna kind of tilt the drink that she's already holding into her mouth. Like you're overthinking. Just take this and everything feels better.
I don't know. I know I said the other night that I was an alcoholic, but that was a lie. I'm really sorry.
I would like to roll a persuasion for that.
Um. Hmm.
I mean, I can roll an opposed
Yeah,
charisma.
roll an opposed charisma. I kind of want to make you do it at a disadvantage since you are like all inside your own head space, like processing all this stuff right here.
So would it be like intelligence instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
And see, that's how you bully the DM into doing what you want. Yeah, no, you fall for this hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
as you were getting out the whole like I'm not really an alcoholic, I don't drink ever. You start
Sip,
drinking.
sip.
Watch this to know become an alcoholic. Like for real. But yeah, so yeah. I guess System Nova starts just kind of like just drinking her problems away. Like, yeah.
Welcome to the real world. All right. So, is there anything anyone else cares to do right here while you're at the table?
In my uncomfortableness, I will drink probably twice as much as everybody else.
Okay. The horse server clippity clops himself over and hands you another drink as you're going through them like crazy. He also comes up and in his mouth has the bill, and he just kind of like places it down on the table, and then just kind of stands there and stares at you all.
I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it.
I'm not getting saddled with that bill.
It's okay because I just said I'd get it because you guys are my friends. How much is the bill?
I was going to ask.
10 gold.
What's money?
Yeah, you don't have a concept of money.
There is such a sugar baby.
I'm just gonna take 5 gold out and just toss it on the table.
Yeah, I think I'm also gonna just put 5 gold on the table as well. Because that covers. Is it 10 gold each or is it 10 gold in total?
Total.
Okay.
What a bargain.
Yeah, you guys are pretty rich.
Oh. Oh no, this is an expensive bar.
Well, no sense in setting out at night. Guess we might as well shack up here.
And licenses yet?
Did Shortbeard arrange rooms for us again, or did that happen?
Shortbeard didn't say anything about he did. He said he was going to do the exact same thing he did last night. He was going to give you the option for room. You could stay wherever you want, or you can go back to the Itchy Octopus. But you do know that around twilight, which it is fast approaching, your magic licenses will be ready.
Right. Okay. Should probably go get that.
Can I get changed before we go? Because like last time, people were like, "Oh, you brought the chosen one with you. Maybe I shouldn't be going down there looking like the chosen one."
Sure. Yeah. If you wanted to take a few minutes to run to the bathroom real quick and change into something a little bit less a little bit more descript, just
You can have mine.
It's just a hood.
Yeah, I think she just changes into like common clothes, and she has like her sword still. But you know, she very rarely wears common clothes. She usually wears like her ceremonial like knight paladin wear, but like she doesn't know how she feels about it right now. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you all set out towards the magic, the hidden magic area. It doesn't take doesn't
Again.
take too long to walk through. The streets are a little bit less populated than they've been all day. People are starting to make their way back to their homes and locking up their shops and whatnot. And you hear from the Olive Garden. You hear, oh come on, it's last call to get some olives here. When you're here, your family.
Should we get some olives?
If I may, as we're walking through, because I haven't asked this yet, are there any shops that would possibly sell instruments?
Like musical instruments?
Indeed.
Of course. None of them would be open now. Most of the shops have started closing. But I
Yeah.
mean, you could very well hit the shop up before on your way out of town to go meet up with the caravan.
You
Okay.
missed the bard.
Well, so here's the thing. I've been looking at my character sheet, and it has a proficiency with the hurdy-gurdy, and I intend to use it.
All right. Well, yeah. So you make it past the Olive Garden, you get into the old decrepit bar. The proprietor, the person behind the bar, recognizes all of you and just kind of motions you off to the secret doorway, the little cabinet that moves back and reveals the hidden portal. And through the other side is the magical district, the little hidden underground. And you see this place seems to come alive at night. Um, There's all kinds of magical lights that are moving through the city streets. They're dancing and changing color and moving along with people, and people seem to be enjoying themselves, having a good time.
Is it like a festival?
Almost like a festival with just less drinking. I'm not saying there is not drinking in the streets, but just there aren't people falling over each other and stuff. This is just like a normal night for them. But everybody's having a good time, letting loose.
Like a
You see
Tuesday.
somebody over in the corners doing like prestidigitation spells and making all kinds of stuff happen, and there's a whole crowd of people around them, and they're applauding and cheering. Um,
Can I go and watch?
Absolutely, yeah. You go there and you see this guy, and he's making magic happen. He makes eye contact with you, Sister Nova, and walks up and goes, "Oh, how about this?" And then produces a flower and goes, "A flower for the pretty Esmar," and then hands it to you.
Thank you.
And then he goes back to doing his magic tricks to everyone oohing and awing. Is there anything anyone wanted to do before heading out to get your licenses?
Nah.
Probably just pout some more.
More pouting, and I can't seem to find where I wrote down the names of these people. I got. Hey,
Prangle.
yeah, Atlas. Who's the guy with
Pringle.
with Pringle? Was it Frank? Was it Pringle and Frank? Hey, Stoned NPC, how's it going?
What about Pringle and Prongle?
Frank, thank you. You guys are gonna flip your shit when I introduce a character actually named Prongle, and you're like, "Oh, wait, that's the same name as that." No, it's not.
Watch them be the same person, but in disguise.
Because there's already a prongle.
Oh, all right. So yes, you approach the shop, the little shack that Pringle had taken you to, and Frank is standing out there going, "Hey, there you all are. Come on, come on. I got all your stuff here. Come on, come on." And you know, as you all enter, he goes, "Here's everybody's magical IDs," and he starts handing them out. And these look pretty good. Quentin, you grab yours and you look, and it what's the name that it says on there? And keep in mind, this is a question I'm going to ask you as well, Holly Harrow.
Oh, I'm already got one. Locked and loaded, baby. Bring it on.
Well, then
Yeah,
say
what's
yours.
what's your
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand? Okay.
And I'm really disappointed because I look at mine and he did not use the thumbs down photo.
No, he did not. He picked a better photo. You actually look pretty decent in this photo.
But I wanted the thumbs down photo.
And if go ahead, roll a perception check. I'm just trying to vamp and give Quentin a few more moments. Yeah.
I didn't perceive. No.
That's pretty good. You're looking at it, you're like, oh, sweet. It says that you you studied at the Druid Circle in town. It has the name Barbara Streisand. And
I was going to ask Sister Nova for her license so I can compare them.
I give it to her.
Thank you.
That's okay. Sorry.
upon examination, looks pretty similar. Very, very similar. You'd be hard pressed to find any imperfections in your version, minus the crazy name.
Oh, cool. Works. And the license back to Sister Nova.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Did we already pay for these? I forget.
Yes.
You did.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sorry.
Blood, gore.
Let's see. Gray is looking at his, and he's like, "Hey, mine looks like crap." And he's like showing it to everybody so everyone can see it, and you see it's his picture looks distorted, like he looks really smushed, and the name on his just says Duke, but it's not like D-U-K-E, it's spelled D-O-O-K. And
Just one name.
and Frank, when
I don't see the problem here.
Gray is kind of like looking at all of you with his back to Frank as he's showing you all how awful his looks. And Quentin, you notice Frank kind of looks at you as he's complaining, and he kind of gives you a little wink. And what's the name on your identification?
Alrec Blast.
That's a little on the nose, but we'll take it. What's your name? The thing that I always do.
My favorite thing in the world.
He goes, now these are good in any city inside the Venn Triumvirate. Don't go into a city without these. It should also give you pretty easy access to get into. You know, I don't know if the guards out front gave you any kind of like hard time coming in, but they with these bad boys, they should just let you come right on in. I really appreciate.
Well, that.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say thank you.
I appreciate your business, and if you see Pringle, you tell him I'm looking for him. He left today without cleaning up the shop, and I'm a little upset.
Wait, where does Pringle Prongle live?
Oh, he lives in town. I don't really ask too many questions. I stay here in the underground. I haven't left the confines of this magical space in 15?
Oh.
15 years? Yeah, that sounds about right.
15
We're
years,
not
but
staying that long, are we?
there isn't any sunlight here, is there?
There is. Remember, when you entered, it was a huge open area. It felt like you were walking through
Oh.
actual city streets. Um,
Mm.
uh, Somehow magically cordoned off from the rest of the city.
And I have to sorry to interrupt, but I have to retroact my fake ID name because K-Pi generated it for me.
Okay.
My fake ID name is Blood Gorson.
Blood. Let me see where that says. Yep, Blood Gorson. I like that better. We've got Barbara Streisand, Blood Gorson, and Duke. You you paid a pretty penny for Duke.
What's the fake? Are we gonna wait for Wachitachi to come back, or do we know what's on his?
That is his. He was showing you how messed up his, and his has the name Duke, Dook.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
And just make sure
Yeah.
make sure you tell him you're welcome when he comes back. Okay, so yeah, at that Frank kind of like tells y'all, there's no shortage of places to stay in the city. Have a wonderful stay, and don't get into any trouble. And if anyone catches you with those fake IDs, you don't fucking know me. You understand? You don't know me.
Look, we just met you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know at all.
Yep, I just found this one on the floor somewhere. Quite convenient to have my picture on it. You have a nice day, random stranger.
Bye.
And he waves as you all exit. Okay, so right now sometime in the late morning, the caravan is going to leave. So you've got a nice long journey ahead of you. Um, so um, what do y'all want to do?
How long of a trip are we talking? Have we discussed that? How long it's going to take us to get to where we're going?
No one has specifically told you. Go ahead and roll me a. What's geography gonna be? What would world geography fall under? Let's say it's. Oh, that's unfortunate. Stop doing that. Nature. Make a. And yeah, make a history check. It's the only thing close that I can.
Can I put guidance on that check
Sure.
as well? Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you didn't even need the guidance. That's perfect.
All right.
Yeah, so you just know based on the geography, um, it would most likely be about a half day's trip to a boat, another half day on the boat, and then probably another day's journey until you are actually at the town that is right outside the wastes. And that is the town that the caravan is going to, and from there you are on your own to get to the Kadhar Desert. You'd know that the distance between that city, that last town, into the desert is probably another day or two's journey, if you're going at best pace. So you're looking at 4 days or so, barring any unforeseen circumstances, and that's just to get to the desert.
Okay.
I'm sorry, real quick. DM, fix roll
Oh,
20.
that's yeah. I was looking at stuff over here. I was looking at stuff where I wasn't supposed to. That's my fault. There we go. I fixed it.
Sorry, Q, go ahead.
It's fine.
We're gonna need lots of water.
Yeah, indeed. So we should probably head to town, stock up on the, at least a week's worth of supplies.
Sunscreen.
We could probably find everything we need here, though, right?
Well,
Or
yeah.
do you guys want to go to town?
I mean, whatever the closest shops are, I'm not picky.
Well,
Yeah, definitely the closest.
all right. Well, let's see. What is everybody trying to go and buy? I want to try to consolidate this.
So yeah, just food, and I
Shopping
want to.
Shopping.
montage.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna need a montage.
Probably just food.
Yeah, just food, water, or if I don't have a water skin, I think I do. Yeah. Basics.
Well, we got that jug, which is helpful.
Extremely
Oh,
helpful.
right. How could
Pocket
I
meat
forget about the
expired.
jug?
Can what? Meat?
Is my pocket expired? But it's my pocket meat.
How much pocket
Dried.
meat do you have left?
A
A
lot
lot
of.
of pocket.
I bought a lot of
A
pocket
lot of pocket meat.
I
It's
have
like jerky. It probably
Let's
lasts
see.
a
I'll
while.
see how far along on the process it
40
is.
pocket meat.
You've got another couple of weeks left on that pocket meat.
Okay. I'm good then, unless you want something to eat other than pocket meat, girl.
No, I'm okay.
I like pocket meat.
Cool. Oh, and I'm sorry if crap. We rested and I didn't recharge my wand. Damn it.
Do we have tents?
We can retroactively do that, or yeah. Go ahead, roll a 1d4.
I rolled a survival check so that I actually know that we need these things.
I don't know why it added a +2, but there you go.
Get 4 charges
And
back.
I got a nat 20.
Yes, you did. Yeah, Gur, you're knowledgeable in survival enough to know that you all would probably need, exactly how much food you'd end up needing, that kind of stuff. Like you said, you knew that you're smart, also smart enough, surprisingly enough, to know that you don't need water because you have the decanter of endless water.
We need tents for shelter so the sun is too intimidating.
Yep. Tents. If people don't have like bedrolls or anything like that in their inventory, and you need to get more of that. Food for anyone who wants to. So, show of hands, who wants to supply up and get food? Who needs to? Okay, so that's 2. Don't need the water.
I need to buy some owl feathers and some pearls for a spell.
Perfect. The way we're gonna do spell components, I'm gonna assume that anytime you guys are at in a town or a shop, you guys are going and buying that kind of stuff. So like right now, if you want to go ahead and take like 5 gold out of your supply, and we'll just say that you have gone and bought all of the stuff that you need. If you end up with any materials that have a gold cost associated with them, like I know like diamond has a cost and stuff like that, you'll take that cost off when you cast the spell. It's just a time saving technique.
Yeah.
I'll probably actually need to get boots, as much as I don't like it.
Okay. So boots for Gur, tents. If everybody wants to get their own tent, we're gonna say that's gonna be, let's see, 5. So anyone who wants to get food, 5 gold. We'll say another 5 for the tent. Gur, if you want boots, we'll add 2 more gold to that cost. And then if there's anything else anyone wants to buy, go ahead and start throwing that out there, and I'll start telling you what to take off.
There we go.
I think Sister Nova would. She'd like to buy a pair of scissors.
Okay.
And did I ever find an instrument shop in all this?
No, remember the normal shops have all pretty much closed. You're relying.
Oh, we're still.
You're
Okay,
relying
okay,
on the
okay,
shops that are in the
okay.
magical area. There's really not a lot of like. There's.
Oh wait, are we still in the
Mhm.
magical area? Okay, sorry. We can come back to me later. Yeah, you. Because I'd like to browse for magical items.
Sure.
Potentially.
Yeah. Let me pull up my magic item shop.
I'm just gonna buy 2 tents for us and Gur's boots and some mats. So that's 17 gold
Okay,
for me,
yep.
right?
We should probably get one of those eyeglass thingies so you can see things from really far away.
Another gold for that if you want to get one of those.
All right, you got it, Gur. 13 gold.
This is the most useful I'm going to be in a long time.
What am I looking for here? All right. Is there anything else anyone wants? If not, we're gonna go to magic items. Was there anything specific you were looking for?
Something that would be useful on this quest. In the reading that I've done on about the person who was sent on this quest before, what would they have needed? Do I think, or something that I think would have been useful for them?
Let's see. What would have been useful? So the most the most thing that you got from the readings that you've done were because the desert is so dangerous, or it can be. The path to the desert can be equally as dangerous. Uh, potions are like the thing that were written about more than anything. They relied on a lot of healing potions and whatnot. Even as paladins, they got themselves into a bunch of scrapes. Not just the highwaymen on the way to the temple, but all throughout their journey. Heat resistance as well. It gets very, very hot in the desert.
Okay.
And there is a potion shop, which what did I say? Common notions and uncommon potions.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that the name. Yeah. I think I will go there.
Perfect. Is everybody else kind of walking with Sister Nova?
Yeah, I think so. Potions sound
Everybody
good.
roll me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, not very perceptive today.
Sister Nova, if you want to roll that too, you can.
What's
Oh,
a
for
perception?
perception.
As you are walking towards common notions, uncommon potions, you see a glint in the street. Just a little, like, one of the pieces of magical light that are floating around kind of catches this metallic object. And as you get closer to look at it, it looks like a pendant of some sort.
I pick it up and I inspect it.
On one side, it says, with all of my heart, and on the back, it has an engraving that says penny on it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Mhm.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can identify it without using the spell identify?
Sure, yeah, you can roll Arcana on it and see if you can kind of like catch anything. Ooh, yeah, you catch a little bit of magical energy coming from this, but it's not a lot. Like whatever it has is old and used up.
Is it safe to wear? Like, am I gonna be cursed or anything if I put it on?
23 gets you. Yeah, you're looking at this and you're telling you can tell that even if it was cursed, the amount of magical energy that this thing is emanating is so negligible that whatever, if it was a curse, it wouldn't affect you at all because it's just so far gone and
Hmm. Hmm. I look around to see if there's anyone nearby that looks like they've dropped a pendant. In case it's, not mine.
everyone kind of looks, everyone around just kind of looks like, normal people. Nothing special about anybody walking around currently.
Cool. I put on the pendant, I guess.
It looks very good on you.
Great. I got a necklace.
And we'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. So yeah, you head your way into the potions, and the potion seller is toiling away at a cauldron, stirring it around. Oh yes, welcome to my potion shop. Please come in.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine, dearie, just fine. Do you need some potions? And just keeps on stirring and stirring. I can't stop stirring for at least another minute.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, I would like some healing potions and some heat-resistant potions, please.
Wonderful. Let's see. And how many would you like of each of these? Oh no. Hold on a second before you get a chance to answer that.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, I was not prepared to roll a random magic potion, but now I'm gonna have to. So give me a second to
You can't put me in that kind of opportunity and not expecting to do something.
Oh, thank you, Keeper.
Oh, nice. We got an XP redemption for Quentin and a skill bonus for Sister Nova.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Let me add
Let's
7.
see. Ooh. Okay, so you have that. That. I need 2 more. There's too many potions to choose from. That one. And that one. Cool. Okay. That was the first one, so that's this one over here. Everyone kind of looks over and notices that Gurr has, dipped his finger in a pot of potion and licked his finger. Gurr, you start to shrink down and down and down until you're about, let's see, a quarter of the size you are now.
Holly, you're growing again.
Uh, oh, look, Holly, he can fit in your backpack now.
Girl, what did you do?
The lady the lady stirring the cauldron goes, "Hey, you put that thing on a leash?"
Hey, it's your fault for leaving this stuff out in the open, unattended.
Usually
You're lucky I don't follow.
people aren't coming in here licking my supply.
Well, that's because you've never had a customer as smart as Gurr
Oh
before.
yeah, you tell me how smart he is. He sounds so intelligent. The effects
Is this smart?
the effects of that diminution potion can last for anywhere between an hour to 5 hours. So have fun with that.
You have anything I can purchase from you that'll make it come off immediately?
Sure, I do have a potion of Dispel Magic. It'll cost you.
How
Or
much,
he-
old lady?
Wait.
Hallie, he could also just sleep it off.
Oh, that's right. We are getting ready to go to bed, huh?
Hmm?
Yeah. You're gonna be able to keep up at that size, Gurr?
Yes.
It's
Oh.
better for you. When you get back to the itchy octopus, a single ale will last 4 times as long.
There you go. Always look on the bright side. Just don't go sampling any more potions, okay? Please.
Okay.
So the woman goes, you can healing potions are 60 gold a piece, and I only have about six. I have 6 of those left in stock before I restock tomorrow, and I only have 2 of the was the resist heat? Is that what you said? Heat resistance?
Yeah.
I have 2, but each one of them has two uses. So it's like 4.
Okay. And how much are they?
75.
Um,
Potions are expensive.
System
I'm
over.
rich.
All right, well, you seem like a legitimate businesswoman. I will buy 2 of your healing potions and 1 of your heat resistance.
All right. That'll be 185.
There you go. There. All right.
All right. Anyone else want to buy any of the remaining stock?
So what's it left? Only 2 healing potions and 1 of the others, right?
4 healing potions.
I'll buy 2 healing
Be
potions.
120.
I think I'll buy a heat resistant thing to even everything
Perfect. That'll be
out.
75. I mean, that'll be 75 gold.
And do you have anything else that might be helpful? Say if someone were to have to spend a few days in a desert.
Well, you guys bought my heat resistance. potions. I have the other ones. Let's see. Let's walk down here. She stops stirring and she starts walking down her list of stuff. Well, I mean, I have I have a potion of invulnerability, but that's very expensive. That's very, very expensive. I have, let's see here. What else do I have? I have, would you like to climb? You could climb, or you could read minds. You want to get through the desert fast? I have potions of speed.
None of that's really said unuseful. Thank you, though.
Oh, I have a potion of water breathing.
For the desert?
I was just trying to help.
Do we need to cross any large bodies of water to get to the desert?
You
think
you
so.
are crossing a body of water. Basically, here, I'll go ahead and draw a little line. The boat is not going to the desert. You're not taking a straight trip to it. Let's go freehand. Give me the black ink. You guys are going from, if you look on the map on Roll20, you guys are going from here to here. That's where the caravan is headed. From here, from that area there, you guys are going to have to figure out a way to get to the desert and to the temple, which is going to be somewhere down here.
So lots of walking shoes we need, huh?
I mean, maybe. Maybe you get to the other town and there's other options for you. We also have a skill bonus redemption for Holly and an XP redemption for Gurr.
Smarter by the second.
Perfect. Okay. There's still 2 more healing potions. I'd be remiss if I did not mention that before letting you all walk out of the place.
I got what I wanted. Going once, going twice, I walk
Cool.
out of...
And since this is really like the first time you guys have gotten healing potions and stuff like that, I'm going to let you all collectively at this point in time make a decision. Now, there are 2 ways that we can do potions. And they're the 2 most popular...
Orally or anally?
Exactly, yes. These are... Let me put on my meta hat here. These are the most common, popular ways of handling potions in 5th edition. So we can either do it as a bonus action, and you have to roll the dice for it. So like if it says it's 2d4 or whatever for a healing potion, you have to roll and you risk the chance of healing 2 plus whatever it is. Or we make the decision now that all potions are done with a full action and there is no roll, you just get max value for your potions. So you sacrifice your action and you get the max value every single time. Or do you want the flexibility of being able to do it with the bonus action, and you'll see what happens.
I feel like the full action is worth it.
Full action is my vote.
If I was deciding it myself, that's what I would go for. But I wanted to give the players a chance to decide which way they'd like to play. You guys are the ones playing in the game, so I want to give you guys the opportunity to decide.
And that's a majority we already have, right? So even if Gray were to vote the other way, it wouldn't matter?
Correct.
Yep.
So there we go. And that's democracy in action. If you're not there, it doesn't matter. So yeah, you guys go out there. You have the opportunity now to wander around a little bit if you want. You can go straight to the itchy octopus, and we can get started along that path. Remember, I do believe that Quentin does want to try to get up early and hit a shop or two on the way to the caravan outside of the city, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you could definitely make it an early night and head out now and get that started if you want. It's up to you all.
Shall do, and I'll do that. Yeah, after the itchy octopus.
I think Sister Nova wants to stay here a little bit. Hello?
That's fine. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. She kind of wants to check out like the festivities and whatnot.
Perfect. Absolutely. Is anyone going with Quentin to the tavern, and is anyone staying with Holly Hera for some festivities? I'm going to go ahead
No.
and roll for.
Staying for the festivities.
You want to stay? I guess it means Gur's gonna stay, and we'll see. I'm gonna roll.
Don't
I'm-
listen. You don't listen.
Mhm.
This is my life, people.
I'm gonna roll for Gray. Odd is he goes with Q because that would be odd, and even he stays. He is going with Q. So yeah, Gray just kind of goes, oh yeah, I'm getting a little tired myself, and then he kind of just follows. Hey Q, buddy, I'm gonna follow you. And you both head off to the Itchy Octopus to turn in early, while everyone else stays and hangs out.
Is Gur full size yet?
Gur is still he is. Let's see, how many hours is this gonna last? Oh yeah, he is still a quarter of the size he was.
Gur's actually going to go back as well.
Oh,
because
okay.
he's extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah, he doesn't like it here. I figured he would go back.
Sure. Gray kind of looks at you, Gur, and goes, "Hey, big guy, do you want me to return the favor?" And then he kind of holds his arms out.
He just gives him a hug and keeps walking.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, and then just follows you. So the three of you head off, and Holly Hera and Sister Nova stay in the magical area for a little while longer to hang out. And you all see the various street performers and whatnot going about. Both of you roll me a perception check.
Those have not been my strong suit today.
Sister Nova, you noticed someone bumped into Holly Hera and immediately starts to walk away as he's shoving something into his pocket.
I grab Holly Hera's arm and I put my finger up against my lip and I notion that we're gonna try and follow this person secretly. And I would like us to both do like a stealth roll. If Holly Hera wants to do this as well, but like I'm like linked arms, I point to the guy and I go,
Holly hair is not so quick sometimes. I mean, what are you doing? What are you talking about?
Shh. He took something from you.
The hell he did it.
Shh. We should follow him and then wait until he's alone and then it's 2 against 1. Right now we're in a crowd.
Then let's go. I don't know what he could have took. Guess it's not safe for me just to open up and blast him right now here, is it? Ice knife to the throat. Stealing from me. Stupid. Okay.
Okay.
You got an XP drop for Gur. Well, you know what, Gur? I keep trying to get you bonuses, but the lords and ladies have other ideas. Yeah, you guys, both of you can go ahead and hit me with your stealth. This is gonna be with his perception, which oof.
Oh no.
Well, lucky for you, he rolled a 1, and he does not get your bonuses. So
Okay.
you're being a little clumsy, and you're having to fight with Holly Hera to keep her quiet. But luckily, there's enough commotion going on around that this guy doesn't notice. He's walking swiftly through. He cuts down this alley, and both of you give chase and follow. You turn around the corner of the alley, and he's about halfway down the alley. No one else is around, and he is just standing there looking at this golden horn.
Excuse me, sir.
He freezes, and you see him start fumbling, and then he turns around and goes, What?
Could you, kindly,
That's mine.
could you kindly return it, please?
Return what? I didn't do anything. You don't have any proof.
That is my horn of silent alarm.
Okay, cool. I guess we don't have
Wait.
proof. I get my sword out.
Menacing.
Go ahead and roll a, God, I'm having a hard time today. I'm having like brain fart after brain fart. Persuasion. Jeez, why can't I? My brain just does not want to process the English language today.
Is that for me or for Holly Hera?
Since you drew out your sword, unless Holly Hera is also trying to be menacing.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Sorry.
I am.
Excuse me. Okay. Cool. Persuasion.
And I would say either intimidation if that's higher.
Yeah.
For me, it's the same. But I'll roll intimidation anyway because I have my sword.
Oh, okay. Look, I don't. Oh yeah. I don't want any problems. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here, you could take it here, and he holds out the horn and kind of just sets it on the ground, and then goes, "We're cool. We good? We good?"
I kind of look at Holly Hera like, are we good, or do we like fully kill this man? I am ride or die.
And I woke up and pick up my my horn, and I just stand there and stare at him.
I would like to note that both of you have a few drinks in you.
Like, Sister Nova's like angry right now. She's like,
Yeah, and the petty thief is just kind of like taking like very slow steps backwards.
Run.
He just turns around. Doesn't take another second to think about it. Turns around and just books it.
I put my fire away.
Put your fire away.
I put my sword away. Are you sure you wanted to let that guy go?
I got my horn back.
Fair. So what do you want to do now? Do you want to stay here, or do you want to get out of here while we still have all our stuff?
Yeah, that experience kind of turned me off to this whole day. I think we probably should head back.
Yeah, let's head back.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Back at the Itchy Octopus, did anyone, the three of you, that would be Quentin, Gray, and Gur, did any of the three of you do anything when you got there, or did you just head to your rooms?
Not just headed from. Well, I mean, when I got to my room, I put, if it's a room with two twins or two queens, I'm gonna push them together before I go to bed. But that's it.
Got it. Well, I know how you operate. Gur, did you do anything, or did you just go straight to the room?
Just straight to the room.
Um, you know, Gray stayed and got a drink. So as Holly Hera and Sister Nova make their way back into the Itchy Octopus, you both see let's see, how much did he drink? Oh, you see him passed out on the bar, just sleeping on with his like head down, snoring loudly.
Appropriate
Mhm.
or gray level.
Should we carry him to his bed?
He's heavy.
We could not lift him if we wanted to.
I could try.
Right.
Sister Nova's
Smashing.
pretty
Sister
strong.
Nova is pretty strong.
You can try. I'm just gonna keep hitting him.
I'm gonna try lift up Gray to carry him bridal style to bed. Just
Like a giant baby.
I'm sorry, I keep
Yeah.
using the wrong thing to look stuff up, and it keeps popping up awful things on the map. That's my fault. I'm still getting used to my new setup.
okay. Is that a raw strength throw? Is that
Yeah, yeah, let's say just raw strength. Oh yeah, you got it. Mhm. You sling him over your shoulder like he's like a baby, and you start carrying him up the
Yeah.
stairs.
It was much more fun to hit him, but your way works too, I suppose.
Oh, I kind of hold him up. Do you want to keep doing it, or
No, he likes that.
For good measure.
And you notice Holly Hera as Sister Nova turns and starts walking away with Gray. You notice this tiny little lump of Sniffler on the bar top, curled up in like a little ball, and he's just like.
I can lift Holly goes over and she scoops up Sniffler. She's holding Sniffler like a baby.
All right. Does everybody go back to their rooms? I take it everyone's going to sleep. Wunderbar.
Yeah.
Wunderbar.
Yep.
Okay, we are going to do this. We are going to do 2 dream sequences. All right, and then we are going to do the break. So, first dream sequence. Quentin, as you're sleeping, you awaken. You are a young boy in a large chamber surrounded by cloaked, hooded figures. They're all surrounding you. And you are standing there in front of a table, and you hear them all making some sort of chant, and it's very disconcerting. Placed in the table in front of you is a fiery sword. Next to that fiery sword is a fiery chain. And both of these objects are calling to you, and the chanting is getting louder and louder and more rhythmic. And you can't understand the words, but you're getting a feeling from these words, and the feeling that you're getting from these words that are being chanted is choose, choose, choose. Just repeating over and over in your head, choose, choose. And both of these objects equally calling out to you. And you're standing there, this young boy, confused, unsure of what's going on or why these people are doing this to you. What do you do?
I'll take the flaming sword.
And as soon as you touch the flaming sword, you feel this immense searing pain on the inside of you, and it just splitting, and just feels like you're being torn apart limb from limb, just fire burning everywhere, and then all of a sudden the dream slowly starts to fade away. Sister Nova, you're tossing in.
I really need to ease up on the calamari before bed.
Yeah, heartburn. And you, for clarification, you are still dead asleep.
I
You
am.
you open your eyes in this dream state, and you feel you're having another one of your visions. These come to you from time to time. They've always come to you from time to time. And you are walking through this courtyard, and it's big, open. There's a beautiful, beautiful temple in front of you. And at the base of the stairs, walking up to the entryway of this temple, there is a circle stone structure with dirt in the middle. It looks like a spot where a tree would grow. And in front of that, you see this energy, magical energy in front of it. And you've seen this before. You've seen this in your visions before. And you always get the feeling of Skepta anytime you see this, which is odd because it's never anything. It's not what the church depicts Skepta as. Why don't you take a couple seconds here to describe how the church portrays a physical representation of Skepta?
Skepta is usually represented by a crescent moon, but she does have a humanoid form. She is depicted as human, but she's obviously a god. She has one eye, but she sacrificed. Legends say that she sacrificed her left eye for all of the world's knowledge. So she has one eye. She's very dark-skinned. She shaved all her hair, and she wears rags as a symbol of modesty. That knowledge is the only thing that should matter. She is very she's and Sister Nova looks up to her with every fiber of her being, and even though she's questioning, she still regards Skepta as her mother, or whatever relation she is to her, she will accept.
So that is what how the church has always portrayed this this god to you, and you see this magical energy, and it has no form, it has no structure, but you can feel the presence, you can feel her, and you see this energy kind of takes a little bit of a corporeal form. You can kind of make out some arms and legs, but they're not clear. It's still very energy and very just like fluid, and everything's kind of moving inside of it. And it reaches out with one of those appendages and touches the mound of ground in that little stone structure. And a massive tree starts to sprout up from that spot. And the tree now, would you also take just a brief second to tell me the colors of the church? Like what is the main color that the church has now?
The colors of the church are black, white, and silver, but sometimes they will replace white with lilac.
Perfect.
Like how the bookshelves are made of lilac glass.
So you see as this tree sprouts up, and the tree sprouts up in this beautiful, beautiful lilac blue, and it's just vibrant, and it's shining that lilac light and energy, and it's filling you up with this warmth and happiness. And you've, after a crazy day of questioning everything, it fills you with that joy and happiness and a feeling that you do belong. And then all of a sudden the tree starts to change, the color starts to change. This black and the silver starts to come out, and you can see it starts eating away at this beautiful tree, and it starts to eat away at the tree almost like a cancer. And the tree just starts to fall apart and disintegrate almost as this energy in front of it slowly starts to lose its form and dissipate out. And at that, you feel your entire body, the weight of your entire body disappear, and you are floating in the air. You're flying. And you're flying through the air at an incredible speed. And as you're flying through the air at this incredible speed, you're coming closer to this temple, and you see this temple off in the distance, and it's a temple that you've never seen before. And you see these figures, these people in the courtyard of this temple, and another figure at the entryway to the entrance of the temple. And you feel the energies of your new friends, and you're seeing them down there. You see yourself down there too. And as you close your eyes and you try to like make sense of what you're seeing, you see a vision of like an image of all of your friends in their beds at the Itchy Octopus, still sleeping. But you feel like if you wanted to, if you tried really hard, you could pull them. You could grab their essence, their minds, and bring them in here to you, with you. And you get a uncontrollable urge to do just that, to reach out to your new friends, to help you process what is going on here.
I feel like Holly Hera is the smartest one,
Mm-hmm.
so I may go. I think I would feel tempted to pull Holly Hera into whatever is happening.
Absolutely. As you start to feel the pull of her, you start to feel as you pull her, you start pulling the rest of them too. Everyone starts coming to the forefront of your mind, and you start thinking about the past 2 days and all of the fun that you've had with your new friends, even though it's been brief. And their presences are getting closer and closer, and then all of a sudden you and the presence of all of these your new friends start falling down to the earth, to where the scene that you have been looking upon is happening. And every single one of you feel yourselves being pulled from the dreams that you are all having into this collective dream. And I would like you all to roll initiative, and
Oh,
also, if you give me 2 seconds, hold on, that's wrong. Over here, there we go. If you give me 2 seconds, you all will be able to go to your journals, and you will see that I have placed a brand new character sheet in your journals that will be a higher level character sheet. You all are going to have a high level battle right now.
oh wow. So
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Where?
If you go into your journal, it's going to be the button that looks like a newspaper, but I haven't quite gotten everybody's in there yet. So if you
Okay.
you
Apologies. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like I was
no,
rushing.
you're absolutely fine.
You still want us to roll initiative?
Yes, please go ahead.
Or are we going to roll that from right now?
Go ahead and you
Do we roll
go ahead and
initiative?
roll them. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I see dreams sequence, but there's nothing in it.
Oh, you know why? Because I didn't do this. Can be edited and controlled by. Let's see. That's going to be Holly Hera. Save changes. Let me go to you here.
Nat 20.
you.
Oh, snap.
You should be able to now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Now, these aren't like one for one exactly what you would be at this level. This is just something I threw together, but I thought it would be really fun.
It does look fun. So, oh, so these are like little notes that we add to our original character sheets. Or that we just bear this in mind.
I think we're going to use this character sheet for the upcoming
Yeah,
battle.
you'll be using this specific character sheet for the upcoming battle that you are about to be in. And it'll...
It's not showing me a character sheet, it's just showing me a note. Sorry.
No, you're fine, you're fine. That is why, because I didn't do this. Hold on.
I'll close it.
It should be good now. Everybody has access to everybody double check and make sure you have access to yours.
Yep, I have access to
Yeah, I'm good too.
Billy, if you do a XP boost, these are gonna go towards the actual like character that's asleep right now. So yeah, well, we got a XP redemption for Gur. Wonderful.
So he's back to +1. Yeah.
Perfect. So at that Nat, would you be upset at running the break while I go take a wee wee?
Nope.
Wonderful. So we're gonna go ahead and take our halftime break right here, and then when we come back, we will start the high level dream sequence.
Deep thoughts with Gur. So there's sticks, and then there's bigger sticks.
Oh, and I do have some special things
sticks.
to add to tell everybody about their character sheets when we get to it, but we'll get to that.
Those balls sticks?
Nah, just sticks.
Bro. All right. So Monday we kicked off our first Star Trek Adventures campaign. So that's exciting news. Anybody who's interested in following the progress of the GTA RP, I basically been doing a summary in Discord, on the Discord channel, that kind of basically talks about what he did, what he learned, who he met, stuff like that. Just kind of as a running log. Tomorrow is the next session for Rifts in our attempt to get through the multi-episode season finale of Mad Haven. And yeah, as soon as we're done that, of course, we've been talking about Star Wars. We're making some pretty good progress there, I think, now. And Aliens will be starting up soon, and we've made some major progress in that. I think almost all the characters are done. So that'll be cool. Hopefully, I've ordered a set piece that I don't know if it's going to get here in time, but it'd be really cool if it did. If not, we'll do another one at some point and use the set piece because it's too awesome not to use. And I'm not going to spoil it. I might spoil it, but I'm not going to spoil it right now. Let's see. What else do we have? Of course, we hit our emote. So obviously, we have our Sniffer emote now, which is very exciting. We've been using a lot of tonight. Feel free to spam that in chat, everybody. Everybody who has a subscription, that is. And then we also, or I should say I also, if you're tier 2 or higher, which is pretty much just me at this point, but I get to use this cool Nat 20 emote. And I try to do that whenever anybody gets a Nat 20 roll. I will try to spam the hell out of that to celebrate the fact that we've got a Nat 20 roll. Let's see, what other interesting things are going on? Oh, and then of course, if you did subscribe and you did the 3 months in a row, we have our glass that we've been getting out to everybody. So 3 month subscription, tier 1 gets that. Wait, what about my age? What is it? And then if you do 6 month subscription, then we have the T-shirt with the Chombo picture on it, which is pretty neat. And yeah, we'll hopefully we'll be looking at doing something again. It really kind of depends on the growth of the channel, but we've been doing pretty well. If we continue to do well, we might have something for 1 year subscribers that we'll put out there, but we'll see how things go. Let's see. Is there anything else? Anything else I'm not thinking of? I think it's pretty much most of it. I do know that most of the people have their Star Trek uniforms in and ready. I should hopefully be able to be in costume this coming Monday. We'll see.
Oh, I hope.
There's a lot of parts to this, so I got to make sure they're all here.
For anyone who's not a Star Trek fan, Nat is playing an Andorian. These are the blue guys with the antenna. So that's
Yeah.
That's what you have to look forward to.
The antenna are not going to be moving. I did not invest
Bruce
that much money in
Gaskin,
this
why
yet.
would you spend $70 for Star Wars RPG miniatures when we are playing this game digitally? Don't.
Because you like Star Wars RPG
Well,
miniatures?
that's true. That is true. Do I need to ask? Do I need to? You're right. You're right. Stop! Don't dot me. Don't you dare. I won't tolerate it.
Yeah, Billy printed my my antenna, so I got to go get those from him so I can get them all fixed up and painted. That'll probably be the big thing that decides if I have what I need to have in order to go. Though I also haven't gotten my shirt yet either, so we'll see what happens. I guessed Gur DM in what Star Trek?
I guess Gur DM for this. I would love to have Gur DM a D&D game.
Why do I imagine it'd be a lot like this dream sequence, but more in cartoon form, and everybody looks really distorted and weird? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just pay somebody to do an animated short of Gur and his weird dreams.
Yeah, and take a few seconds to familiarize yourself, everyone, with your new character sheets. There are some things that you should know about it. Gur, you have a wonderful weapon. It is called the Maul of Many Sticks.
It's like a shopping mall.
No, like Darth.
Oh.
But let's go down the list and see what everyone has here that's a little unique and different. Everyone has a bunch of high level spells that I encourage you to use as often as you'd like. Not as often as you like, as often as you can.
That's fun.
Yes. You all have a ridiculous amount of hit points. Gur, yep, definitely has the Maul of Many Sticks. The Maul of Many Sticks has a nice feature to it. It is literally a giant maul, magically held together, containing all of the sticks that Gur has or will find on his journey. A big stick with a lot of little sticks bundled up together on top to smash people with.
So is this fight like set in the future then?
Well, you all are much higher level and more powerful than you are now, yes. So,
Is it set in the future, or is it just an idealized version of our current selves?
I don't want to give you that information.
All right, I'm just being nosy.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's where the Sith go shopping at the Darth Mall. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh boy. So let me move us over to the map, which will look very familiar. So I'll wait for Nat before we get back, before I start moving people and start describing everything that's going on and yada yada yada. Oops, should not have done that. Don't do that.
Oh, how do you move tokens?
You just click and move them. There'll be a grid. You'll see it in a
Okay.
second. Actually, we'll go ahead and move the I'll go ahead and move the map over, and then you all can tell me if you notice anything special about where we are. If I could find the map. If I could find the map.
The map.
Oh, it's that temple on the last island.
No!
Oh wow,
No!
this is a cool temple.
No!
Which one am I?
You would be the one with the pink border. So
This
I know
Oh
one?
my
it's tough to see. You should have access. So go ahead and do me a favor. Try and click and move your token.
It's not happening.
Let's see. It should.
I am left clicking it. It's
Yeah, you should be able to left click and drag it to where you want to move it. So basically, like if I moved it up 2 squares, it jumps up 2 squares like that.
I'm not able to do that.
Huh.
Jump on this roof. No! No!
When you hover,
No!
you see like 4 little directional arrows pop up.
No, I can't even click on it. Nothing comes up when I click on it.
Hmm. Let me look at one of yours and see if there's something different that I did. No, I controlled by the. Oh, you know why? I think it's because. Yup. There we go. Let's try. Now you should be able to move
something's
it.
happening.
Yep.
Yeah,
Now you should be able to move it. There we go.
Okay, yeah, I've got it now.
Hey, I've
Thank
been
you
doing
so
this
much.
for half a year now. I'm good at it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're just flipping and flopping.
Mhm. So a few things to notice. Sister Nova, you have massive wings off of the back of you,
Oh wow.
and you have a flying
I
speed.
don't have wings.
Yeah, not now. You don't. And you have a flying speed of 60.
Oh
It's
shit.
not on your character sheet because I like I said, this was a fever dream I had last night. That I was like, this is a great idea. I'm gonna do it, and I'll iron out the difficulties later. That's the way I roll. Um, let's see. Quentin has. Let me take a look at the sheet real quick, just so that I can stop doing that. He has the luck sickle. which the luck blade has a very nice thing to it. If you go into the compendium and look up luck blade, you'll see all the stuff that it does.
Does it scream fuck when I swing it?
No, it does not. But if the sword is on your person, you call on its luck, no actions required, to re-roll one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw that you do not like. You must use the second roll, and this property cannot be used again until the next dawn. It also has one charge of the wish spell, which is like the most powerful
I'm sorry, what?
freaking spell in the game. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh, just wait until the thing that's fighting you starts fighting you. We're all back? Wonderful. Okay. God damn it, how does whisper work? Click on the person's name and you get an option to whisper. How do I redeem that it will ya? Atlas, you could give a one-liner to the blade, I guess, if you wanted to make the blade yell fuck. I'll let it happen. I don't care. Okay, so we have initiative. We did roll, and then everyone started playing. Let's see, we've got Grr. Grr, biggest thing that you should note, not only is that maul super powerful, but you get 2 attacks when you swing, and you also, your rage is more potent. I have to take a look and see exactly what that is. Your rage, I gotta stop doing that over here. Knock that off. Your rage, you get 5 rages, and your rage damage is a +3.
5 rages.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so we got that going. What did I say for initiatives here? That was Gur, Sister Nova, Holly, and Quentin. Let's roll one for not here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give everybody a chance to kind of look around and collect yourself as to what's going on before the initiative order actually sets in. No movement, but if there's anything like you want to do perception-wise, insight-wise, did you have a spell that you wanted to cast real quick, like Mage Armor or anything like that?
What kind of temple is this?
So you have never seen this temple before. It looks like it is a very powerful temple. The rest of you all you don't. I'm not even gonna make you all roll. You recognize this temple. Whether or not it actually is the temple that you were at on the island, Malfia's temple. It is set up the exact same way, like one for one down to the last tree.
What in the hell are we doing here? What is going on?
Well, we're in my dream, and I had this dream about a tree, and then the tree was being eaten and corrupted, and then I was flying, and then you guys joined in, and now we're here. Yeah.
I don't know that that is helpful.
Oh, you asked what was happening, and that's what's happening.
You all look across, and at the head of the temple, you see a woman that you have not seen before. She's dressed in some very nice finery. She has what appears to be a broken crown in her hand, and she throws it onto the ground. She looks at you as she has a body in her someone's body in her hand. You all pretty much got snapped right into the middle of what was happening here, and she looks across at all of you and says, This is what happens when you defy me. And she hurls the body through the courtyard with a powerful throw. And you all get go ahead and roll insight. Everybody has a chance to roll insight on this one.
It's one of the rat people.
Yeah, it's one of the rat people.
Now, see, he's here. See.
Yeah, see, you wanna. Quentin, you cannot shake the and Hollyhara too. Both of you get this like feeling, a familiarity feeling with this woman. The features you see you've never seen before. The voice sounds foreign to you, but you feel like there's some sort of familiarity there. And this body just flies through the air and it lands a good bit in front of you, Gur. And you all look down and the body kind of slumps over, rolls over and exposes the face. And it is the body of Etta Palm.
What?
Lies dead at the feet of Gur. And Gur, it's your first action.
I'm gonna rage.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, you do.
And I believe your speed increased too. So your speed should be at like 40 or 45 instead of 30.
Yeah.
Because barbarians go fast.
All right. So and each one's 5 feet. Is that right?
Yes. Each square is 5 feet.
Can I just charge right through this fountain?
Roll me an athletics check. Acrobatics. Sorry. Yeah. Go for it. Hop. It's just a little fountain. You go ahead and hop through it.
What's named out there? Now that's just my normal running speed. So is there anything to do with like if I'm just all I'm doing is sprinting?
Yeah, you can do what's called a sprint action, and basically you'd use your action to double your speed, so you could move an additional 40.
I think that puts me right up there.
Wonderful. And it is now the mysterious person's turn. She looks at you, Gur, and says, "So, you care to dance?" I gotta stop using that. There we go. And she is going to cast... She's going to actually pull out a flaming sword. And she is going to swing at you. What's your new AC?
17.
That is a miss. And then she also comes down with a dagger. That is a hit. For 15 points of damage. Just like a fucking scratch to you right now. And then we go down to...
Actually, rage, so that's...
halved. Yeah, you're
halved.
absolutely right. And we go now to Sister Nova.
I'm very confused. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who this dead person is. I don't know who this person right in front of us is. I don't know where we are. But I look around, I see that my friends are obviously very upset. And this person on the steps is obviously to blame. So, I guess, I go right before Holly Harrow. I look to Holly Harrow and I ask her if she wants a lift.
Hell yeah.
Cool. I carry you while I fly and catch up with Go. Sorry, Quentin. Wait, can I carry both Quentin and Holly Harrow?
I would deny.
Okay,
Don't feel
cool.
that.
Well, that answers that one then, huh?
Mhm.
All right. So you are moving. Where are you moving? You got a flying speed of 60.
And okay, 60 feet is each square a feet. A foot,
Each
sorry.
square is 5.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
If it makes you feel better, you can pretend I said meters, and it'll all be this. It'll all work out the same.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm within spell range, and Holly Hera can run up the steps on her turn.
Absolutely.
Um, I feel like I'm. Ooh. I actually. What's the range on lightning bolt? Because
Let's see. Lightning bolt range. Lightning bolt's range is basically you're casting it on yourself and it's going in 100-foot line. So from yourself out in front of you in whatever direction you're facing, 100 feet out, straight line.
okay. I am standing exactly parallel to that person. Conveniently. So I guess I land, I gently put down Holly Harrow, and then I outreach my hand and cast Lightning Bolt to this person. And I click that to do it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cast at what level? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna cast it at level 13. We have access to a level 13. You get a 6th level spell slot, don't you? I'm gonna cast it at 4th level. It's usually a 3rd level spell.
Okay. All right. It needs to spell DC of 16. Just want to make sure he's not going to use this legendary resistance. No, he is not. Okay, so he's going to roll. He's got to get a 16 or higher on a dex save. 17, that'll do it. Half is 15. Takes 15 points of damage. She starts laughing. Holly, it is now your turn.
I don't like that. Okay, let's take a look at these new ass spells. I think I want. Oh, where's the man? Oh, girl, why you so close?
I can take it.
Remember, Gur's raging right now, so.
I think I might be able to make it so this doesn't even hit him. Why don't I cast Firestorm,
Go ahead and link that in the chat for the
which is
chat so they can see what it is. Definitely not for me.
what I'm saying. Like, okay, so this is clearly not a spell I've ever done or seen before because we're in this dream sequence thing. How would I even know how to cast it?
You just get the feeling, like you've always known.
Just comes
Mm-hmm.
burning. Just want to get this Firestorm out. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast it. And it says like it consists of up to 10-foot cubes. So there's only one baddie, I just want one 10-foot cube. And I think that I can align it in a way that it won't hit her.
Yeah, you absolutely can. You can put it so the edge of it's on. Yep, right there. You got it.
So I'm gonna do that.
I'm scared.
Oh, what is my range for that? Oh, range is 150
You're
feet.
good.
I think I'm good. Okay.
All right, and you see that this storm of fire rages around this person, and the fire subsides, and you see a little, almost like a shield, almost was around the this person, and you know.
Well, that's rude.
Exactly. Well, you got him to burn up one of his legendary resistances, so you're good there. Okay. Let's go ahead and move along down to Quentin.
Right. Quentin's gonna remove his luck dagger from his belt. Give himself a nice little cut across across his palm, draining the blood onto the floor whilst chanting chanting words to summon a shadow demon. And I do have a demonic speech prepared if you.
I mean, please, if you're going to be summoning a demon, I want the speech. You can't tell me you.
Now Nathrak, otra batallas at the Paithaye!
Did you just speak Dothraki to me?
Nope. I'm not. That is a reference to something, and I will give fate chips to anyone that can identify it. So how do we figure out Shadow Demon?
So Shadow Demon is right here. I can't really show him to you.
Then is he really there?
See if you can search for him in the compendium. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull a token out and put it out right in front of you. That's the Shadow Demon. As soon as it decides to load. There we go, Shadow Demon. Ignore where it says health. And then let's go ahead and give him... non-generic token, and give Quentin... Yep. You should be able to move him around now. We're
Attributes.
cool. You were able to look it up. Yep, perfect. So you now have control of your own smoky demon.
Yes, and let me roll his D20 initiative. Only slightly better than me. Oh, and he does get a +2 to initiative.
Cool.
Oh,
Well,
wait,
here's what
no.
we're gonna do to keep things simple. He's just gonna go on your turn since his initiative was close enough to yours. When you take your turn, you're gonna go ahead and take the turn of your shadow beast thing.
Shadow Demon.
What's its name?
I did whisper that to
Oh,
you.
you did? Did you?
I did.
That's what happened.
I read the thing. I know what it is.
Oh, there we go.
Call him Smokey.
All right, go ahead. That was your action. You still have a move, and you have the movement and action of a fucking demon.
But I'm a fucking demon. Oh, I should have called him Brody. Damn it. Oh man, talk about opportunity missed. Okay, all right, let's see. I should probably figure out what we each can move. I now have so many windows open.
Welcome to my world. You need another monitor, don't you?
I do. But I've seen that I already knew. Hey, I'm only at 2, so going up to 3 is not that
No,
unusual.
going from 3 to 4 is just the next step.
Yeah. Not gonna give that to you. Where the hell is his speed? I haven't had to look at this in, or look.
Let,
Oh, 30, there it is. And for Shadow Bro. Move. Speed. He can fly 30. Alright. So 5, 10,
I mean,
15.
he could carry you if you really wanted him to.
That's cute.
We're not gonna do that just yet. Let's see. He was directed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's gonna move right there with Quentin shortly in tow. I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus.
Doesn't look like it. Not with this guy. Not with the shadow demon. Okay. And our good old buddy. He's gonna move right here. And he is going to. He's gonna cast, which was fire.
No. Sorry, I just I finally decided to zoom in on Nova's token. It's so good.
Thank you.
All right, so he is going to cast Fireball at a 4th level. Which... So he's going to go ahead and roll. Oh my goodness. I need all the D6. I need all the D6 in the world.
Well, considering the Star Trek stream, you should have plenty. 18. 21, 27, 31, 40. Yeah, see, now these are the spells you guys are going to be getting someday soon, and you're going to like it. Dexterity saving throw. And he's going to place it in such a way that Gur's not going to take damage from it because I'm a good guy.
And he takes half. Makes his save. Where was I writing down his damage? Right here. Okay. This time you can see the fire does hit her, does burn a little bit, and she goes, "All right, the gloves are coming off. Two can play at that game." Let's
Not
see.
wearing any gloves.
She is going to hover in the air, and she'll take the attack of opportunity if you so desire, and she's going to move right here and hover in the air. And she is going to cast Fireball as well. She's going to cast it. I think you can kind of guess where she's going to cast it.
So do the attack of opportunity first?
Yeah.
Alright, my maul. Let's do this.
Pretty much right here.
I can just click on that, right?
Yep. Oh boy, yeah, that hits.
Oh, shoot.
Quentin, Gray, and the Shadow Beast are going to have to roll dexterity saving throws. If you want to go ahead and do that now while I start rolling a massive amount of damage.
How do I tell what my original roll was on here?
If you hover over the number, it'll tell you.
Oh, wait, actually, starting at 6th level, whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier.
They are further than 10 feet away from you.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Good call, though. Good call. Look at your guys' features and stuff, because I literally threw a whole bunch of stuff in there for you as well.
Yeah, what do I crit on now? It's still just
It's
a
still
20?
just a 20.
Okay.
I think
Whatever, it's
fighters are the ones that can crit at 19. I think.
And I'm sorry, what variety is save? Dex?
Yes, Dex.
Uh-oh. So that's for Quentin. Shadow Demon gets +3.
All right, and the number is going to be 42. Spell save DC, the target to beat was 15.
I take 42 damage. There goes my temporary hit points.
I would imagine, and a good chunk of your regular hit points. Oh,
that false life at high level.
Oh
Let
yeah,
me tell
that's
you
right.
what.
That's right. Cool. So
Also, my damage also adds. You didn't add the 3 for the rage damage.
That's a good call. I'm gonna go ahead and.
I forgot to click that.
Upon taking the damage, I would like to react. Like, you bitch! I just stuck all this fresh dead skin to me like an hour ago, and I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, Hellish Rebuke is a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Hellish Rebuke. So you are must make a dexterity saving throw. Dexterity saving throw. Does not make the dexterity saving throw. Takes the 11 fire. Yeah, because it's which level did you cast that at?
As high as I could. 9.
You don't have a ninth level spell slot.
Well, what do I have?
believe 5th is the highest you have.
Oh, well then let me re-roll that.
Depending on your class, it might be 7.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. Let me look at your character sheet here, because that is.
Ah,
Yeah, the highest one one you have is level 5. Yep.
all right. There you go.
Okay, 2d10 plus the additional, so that's 22 damage. Did not make its spell save DC. Cool beans. Quentin. That was the woman. So now we're back to. Oh, I think she might have jumped in front of you there, Gur. That's my fault. Gur, take your second turn. She's not hovering that far off the ground, so you can definitely still reach her.
Without moving at all, or have to move down?
You'd have to move down one at least.
Even with my long limbs.
Correct. Yeah, because she's hovering a good 5 feet off the ground.
No big deal.
4, 5.
All right, so I get 2 attacks now, right?
Over the covers. You do if you
turn?
choose to take an attack as your action, you take 2 attacks. And both of them hit. Holy fucking shit, dude. Just wait until if you crit during this encounter, you get to add additional dice into your roll.
I know, I saw that.
So that's 36 damage. 36 damage. God. I was beating the criminy out of this person. All right. And in between your turn and the next person's turn, which is going to be Sister Nova, going to cast. What is it? Where are you? Right. There it is.
Oh, I didn't even see the last XP. Thank you, K-Pie. Almost there. 2 more.
It's going to cast. Not that. Where? There we go. Okay, so she's going to cast a healing spell. You just see, in reaction to this, she just touches herself and radiates this energy, this light that just goes out for pretty much the entire courtyard for a brief moment. And everybody's kind of like, ah, and then, it fades away and you see she's floating there looking as though she is unscathed. So go ahead, Sister Nova.
I think I'm gonna fly up to her so that I'm eye level.
Okay.
And maybe I'm speaking to her, maybe I'm speaking to Skepta. Because I know this is a dream, and I know that this is some sort of message from Skepta, or that's what my character thinks. And I just say to her, why can't you just tell us what you want? Why does everything always have to be a song and dance? Why can you I understand the whole point is that I'm supposed to realize what you want on my own, but this isn't your usual style, and this isn't like you. Please just communicate with me. I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
Was that a hand raise I saw there?
Uh-huh. Quentin hearing this, like, hell no, she killed Edna! Ice this bitch!
This isn't real, though, is it? Is this real? Skeptor, is this real?
Roll a free perception check for me.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
that'll do it.
Oh yeah, nat 20. You're looking around and you're asking Skepta all these questions and she's never answered anything like that. You look up at the roof of this temple and just perched on top is a raven. Just perched up there, and you notice it's looking not at something else, but it feels directly at you, and it kind of like tilts its head.
I tilt my head back,
And then it does the same thing, only the other side.
and I do the same.
And then it just kind of straightens up and kind of just keeps staring at you.
This doesn't answer my question, Mr. Raven.
Ravens tend to not answer the question.
Um,
Yep. So it is still your turn. That was a free act, so you can go ahead and still take your bonus regular action and move if you want.
I okay, I think I'm gonna want to use my angelic sword, and with my angelic sword, I'm gonna use a branding smite.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, because I'm like right in front of. Wait, no, I didn't move my token, but like I'm right in front of her now.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. With branding smite, I think that's what, a second level? Was that a second level or a third level?
That's a second level, but I can choose to cast it at a higher level.
And that gives you an additional D, whatever it is. Like I think it was a D8 or is it a D10?
I think it's a. I'm not sure of branding smite.
I'm gonna check it out right now.
Yeah. Because it's not specified here.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's D6 for branding smite. So you're gonna take your normal attack. You get an additional 2d6 radiant damage if it hits, which it does, and you crit. No, that was your perception. My bad. Actually, 14 does not hit.
Can I give myself guidance?
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Spells. Oh, I need to find the D4. Oh! So that's technically an 18.
An 18, correct. Yeah, okay, so that'll hit, and you've got angelic sword. So let's see what happened here. 11 piercing damage. Plus, which level did you cast branding smite at?
Oh, I will cast that now. One moment, I just need to find it. Okay, branding smite. I'm gonna cast that at level 5.
Oh, wonderful. So that's it is a level 2. So that means that's what 1, 2, 3 more levels higher. So you're gonna roll 5d6 to add to that damage. Plus, because of your angelic sword, you have the option to, since it hit, expending one of its charges to add an additional D10 radiant damage on top, because why not?
Absolutely. I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to roll a d10.
Okay, so that's 6, 18. That's an additional 27 points of damage to the 11. That's 38 points of damage total.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are kicking butt.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap up at the end of this round of combat because I want to save some for Genwashi, to have some fun with this too. You know, give him a chance to play around with spells that he probably won't get for another 6 months. So, let's see. Holly, you are next. Actually, in between those two turns, she is going to cast a concentration spell. Gotta love legendary actions just make one person that much harder to fight. 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. Alright, she is going to cast Wall of Fire. She is going to put a giant wall of fire down right... Oh, stop doing it with that. God, I'm so dumb. That's right, I said it.
You're not dumb.
I appreciate that. Freehand. Give me that color. She's going to put it right here. And it's 20 foot wide, 5, 10, 15, 20. And it goes to here. This is a giant wall of fire.
All I want to do is see you turn into a wall of fire, a wall of fire. All I want to be is the one who gets to see a wall of fire.
And the woman goes, divide and conquer. And it is Holly Hare's turn.
Crazy ass bitch. So the way that is she still hovering off of the ground?
Correct. And I
If I
apologize,
were
I'm not
to
eating.
cast, if I were to cast this, it says that it's a beam of light out from my hand and a 5 foot wide, 60 foot long line. Would that be tall enough to hit her? If I aimed it up?
Yeah. It's going to go in a straight line however you're aiming it. Think in the 3-dimensional space.
Okay, so I'm gonna aim it at her.
DC Constitution. Does anything else happen to her if she fails the save? She just takes full damage. Quentin, are you hacking my server right now?
No, I clicked show spell description, and that's what happened.
Oh wow.
If it's a fail save, she takes the radiant damage and is blinded until my next turn. So she better fail, yeah?
She does not.
Hmm.
She got an 18 plus she has bonuses.
Okay, so she's just going to take half of that damage, but isn't
Correct.
blinded.
Correct. 15. She only has a few more you've only made her use the one legendary resistance, guys. You guys anyone got any poison? I don't mean to tell you how to play the game. Quentin.
All right.
Did your Shadow Beast survive that fireball?
He did. Right.
What, he's got like 60 something?
Yeah, so since you got the hit marker, or his health, you could always adjust that.
I could.
Anyway, I'm gonna have name redacted. Carry me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up onto this roof, and then I'm gonna use my move to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should be the remainder. And all right, cool. That puts me in range. And before I do, I'd like to scream at the late this late. What's her name again?
You don't know her name.
Oh, I don't know her name. Well, I don't need to know her name. Hey, you remember me? Well, I got something for you. Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh.
We're gonna go ahead and inspiration die that.
That's smart. That's smart. You definitely do not want to. The cool thing about that Eldritch Blast is you also blast them 10 feet backwards.
I have that right now.
Can I give them guidance on this?
You can, but he already succeeded, so it would.
Oh.
Yeah. 5, 10 feet back, which does not take him outside. Take them outside of Gur's sphere of influence.
Damn right.
And I'm going to go ahead and not take Gray's turn. That way, when we start up next week, we will start off with Gray at the top of the order.
How much damage did?
Sounds
Where's
good.
the damage for that?
Damage for what?
For the Eldritch Blast.
It could be that I didn't set. Your character sheet was the first one I set up, and I set it up manually. All of the other characters, I copied their existing ones and then made changes to those. So I probably didn't change the option to have you roll damage automatically.
1d10, the spell.
And you're level 14, so if memory serves, when you do Eldritch Blast, you actually do multiple.
I'm level 14, so that means I do 3 beams.
So that was the first beam.
And so, I cast it each time.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And you can change the people, the targets for it, or you can keep them the same. And hey, that synergizes pretty well with the knocking people back 10 feet. If you can imagine, you get pretty high level, you can Eldritch Blast somebody like off the side of a cliff.
Yeah.
Like, they're 40 feet in front of that cliff. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, she's certainly going to be reintroduced to the wall. Hiya!
That'll play.
And then, one more to grow on.
Hello? I'm back. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh wait, what am I? Oh no, I don't know which one I'm on.
Just click the Eldritch Blast again, and we'll roll all the damage together. Or we'll do it that way. That was burning
that's
hands.
not it.
God
hands. Bless.
Can I help you?
Oh no.
And that one fails.
Yeah, about that inspiration, Nova.
Oh
Or
yeah, now would be a good time to give him guidance. Yeah.
Okay. I will give Quinn guidance. It's just a 1d4.
All right, I will take it happily because it makes it not a critical fail.
All right, so you've got 2 attacks of that to go ahead and roll. So go ahead and roll whatever the damage is for your Eldritch Blast. times 2. Add anything to
That's
that?
depressing.
You also add your charisma modifier to all of your Eldritch Blast rolls. It's already accounting for that when you press the button to roll for the hit, but it didn't calculate it on the damage. So that's going to be 5. So that's 6, 8, 9, 14 damage.
Oh wow.
But you did give Gur the opportunity to take another reaction for a
Attack of opportunity.
attack of opportunity, and that will be where we will end tonight's stream. So, Gur, would you like to take that attack of opportunity?
Sure. 16.
Woo!
16. Perfect. All right. Well, I suspect that this encounter will most likely be over, whether you like it or not, halfway through next stream.
Destroy.
So what did y'all think of getting a little taste of what your characters could have?
I think the wings are cool.
It's not doing any damage. I'm pretty used to it. Nothing new for me.
Yeah, and I'm apparently gonna have to min-max Eldritch Blast because it's not doing shit. I'm a little depressed.
Yeah, you can make some changes every time. Remember, every time you level up, you can make like a change to something. Like some of the classes are like you can swap out a spell that you have learned for one that you could have learned. Same thing goes with your Eldritch Invocations. So every single time you level up, Quentin, you can. I think you've already done that once. You can drop one invocation and pick up another one.
It's how I learned to read all the things.
Perfect. Well, that was a lot of fun. Holly Hera, because it was like a fever dream and it was a last minute like cram session to get these done so that we could do this today. I did not compile a list for you, but you're a level 14 druid. You could shapeshift into all kinds of shit. And I'm going to make sure that I have a nice list of some super powerful shit that you can fucking shapeshift into.
Like a dragon.
I don't believe a dragon. Dragon's like CR like 30.
I do think you can be a T-Rex though.
If you've seen a T-Rex. You can be anything you've seen.
She can be a kraken on land. You've seen one of those.
You've seen a kraken. I think the CR for a kraken is 22. I don't know if I think it would be a little too powerful for a level 14 druid, but like I said, I'll do some searching. But hey there. How you
You're
doing?
an all-star.
That is all she wrote for the Edinia campaign for tonight, July 14th, the year of our Lord 2021.
Ooh.
Technically, it's July 15th for me. I'm living in the future.
What are the winning lotto numbers? Tell me now.
12, 12, 12.
Fuck. I didn't even know you could do that. No wonder I've been losing the lotto all these years. So yeah, keep in mind, tomorrow we'll have Rifts coming to you, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Following that, the weekend's usually a crapshoot. You never know what you're gonna get. Maybe you'll get tabletop games. Maybe you'll get some GTA with our good old Nat, doing garbage runs. Maybe you won't get anything until Monday, which is perfectly all right too, because we give you plenty of content here at the Lords and Ladies of Fate. Join us Monday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time for episode 2 of Star Trek, where we find out what happened aboard the USS.
Norway.
No, Kitty Hawk.
Oh, right, the Kitty Hawk.
The Kitty Hawk. Searching
Aw.
that emergency transponder signal. So we're going to go ahead and give that raid to Moonlight RPG. Make sure you know, as always, when you are raiding with the Lords and Ladies of Fate, you are a representative of the Lords and Ladies of Fate, so don't be a dick. But do be obnoxious. That's perfectly fine. Just don't be a dick. Spam those emotes. Spam those emotes, especially the brand new emote that my buddy Sniffler running off with Bonk. Spam that like crazy. Let them know what they're missing. And as always, we're going to close out today's episode with that wonderful, beautiful catchphrase that's definitely the same, definitely every single time, and not different between all of us. So we're going to go ahead and do that on 1, 2, 3. USS
Yeah,
Kitty
Kitty
Hawk.
Hawk.
Excalibur.
Excalibur. Ha, 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 you could have